I didn't mean to do that. There it is. Where'd it go? Oh. Oh no. No. No, it's around here somewhere. No. There it is. Can I just grab it? Oh, those are things I can't climb. Is there anything here that I can replenish? Oh no. Um,
All right,
Come on, now show me your courage.
give me some space. That was quick. Smells like something good is inside.
now where's that other one? Maybe up there? Got more quick. this one was right here.
Keep up.
Not under the bridge. Of course.
Can't see? Excuse me?
Leave it all to me.
Swing ahead. Smells like
There it is. No. Okay. Got another one from this one. No, not that. Oops. Save spot there. Hmm. capybara. Oh, it's a capybara.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Oh no.
All right, let's finish this back.
Born from ancient graffiti.
Excuse me?
Steady as stone.
One with the force.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Can't.
Interesting. How do I get up there? Hmm. Where it is?
Let's finish this fast.
Out of the way or get blown away!
And shroud.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Out of the way or get blown away. Give me some space.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Out of the way.
Hey, check this out. See anything you like?
So there was one up here. Let's see. Hmm. Oops. I hit the wrong thing. No. That's what those two were.
Hey, check this out. See anything you like?
Can't see?
Excuse me?
Can't see?
Let's light it up!
And shout!
It's a miracle!
Ooh, how do I get that?
Adventure time!
Want to mark this? What the heck? Hmm.
Adventure time!
Way ahead of you!
I'll catch up steady as stone.
Excuse me? One with the force. I'll uproot you! Way ahead of you!
stone unturned.
Excuse me?
I missed a spot.
Out of the way or get blown away!
Can't see? Keep up.
Steady as stone.
Way ahead of you. One with the force.
I'm going in.
Can't see?
You. Yes, you are. After all.
Are you all unhurt? I'm okay, kinda. Oh. Oh, you don't look injured, Butter. Did the big pillar scare you just now? Back in action already. You're awesome. Well, that was a lucky break amidst our misfortune. This cloud of smoke is huge, every bit as large as the plumes of volcanic ash hurled out by the volcano lord in the storms. Still, Paimon didn't think that big shadow pin would come crashing down and bore such a big hole in the ground. As to that, to be honest, I don't know what comes next. But we can always inspect the hole first. For all we know, maybe this isn't too big a deal, right? It would be the right moment for some sort of ironic twist, after all. You know, like how a bandit finds the treasure he spent half his life searching for is actually worthless. Perhaps this place we've guarded for centuries has been empty all along. Or maybe we'll find that the story of the shadow pins is but a 5 centuries old prank that some bored ancestor of ours came up with. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I can't help but be nervous. Either way, I have no clue what we'll find down there. But still, I want to go. Don't worry about it, we'll come with you. It doesn't look too serious. It's just a really big hole, right? When did you become such a kind of cavity connoisseur, huh? Sure, we've seen lots of these, but hey, don't copy him when he's being a bad role model, if you don't want to pick up his bad habits. That's where the greater shadow pin fell. It seems it's gone down much deeper than I imagined. It's almost like... Right, these huge base pins have appeared because of the shadow pin, because the shadow pin fell. Through it, it must have been here a long time before, with the shadow pin suspended above it, to prevent anything that might crawl up from the surface. Crawl up from surfacing, perhaps? Anyways, things look alright over here. For now, I'll report this back to the tribe later. What was that? I heard a voice. What's wrong? Well, that looks okay, especially you, Tito. It's as I feared. The iridescent inscription on the pen must have sent something down there, causing it to fall. The legend is real. The spirits of the fallen convent and soldiers are about to emerge. Tito, are you okay? Not really. I'm afraid that voice so cold, so coarse. Just listening to a few syllables was like running my brain across sandpaper. If it's that bad, why don't you stay up here and watch? Just make sure no one falls in and all. No, you can't. It's dangerous down there. There's no reason you should be put in more peril, and I'll not be the one to do it. So calm in the face of danger, and you used to it. Are you used to it? Or is this just some of the natural result of processing overwhelming strength? Well, let us go down together then. Though I do not have the power to resist the abyss, as I am one who tells tales, I might be of some help regarding that below Natlan's surface. Besides, to witness things to completion is a storyteller's duty. But let's take 5 first. Once we're ready, let's head into this cavity, shall we? Oops. Where's the stone tablet here? It might have been left by tribesfolk of the past. That happens quite often around here. Long ago, this was a boundary marker, telling me that you've crossed the line. You can sometimes find the stones with patterns carved in white on them throughout our lands that service the same purpose. They've just all been abandoned. So that's what happened? Boundaries and borders know nothing matters here. Between the living and the dead, within and without, above and below, only those who cross these lines can grasp the dangers they face. It is said that there was once a stone tablet in an ancient ruin that read thus: "If any tread past this stone with ill intent, mine hand shall Drake's claw become, and grasp their neck shall I." Wait, what if this old tablet has some sort of warning and curse on it then? I can tell at a glance Traor left us here to think that. You're quite the avid listener. Storytellers lift people like you know. After all, the capacity to remember such tales is a basic quality that all storytellers must make. Let's see. I am the elder of the children of Echoes, Traor, and I leave this inscription here. I am the storyteller of the children of Echoes, Traor, and I leave this inscription here. I am the shield and spear of the children of Echoes, Traor, and I leave this inscription here, to impart to those who will come after, and to seek instruction from the ancestors and Wayo, and to smooth out my present wrinkles. Here I shall leave 30 blessings. The first is for my friends from afar. Let us have one more drink. Zephaniah and Irazar, you who guided the black flood here to the place of the seal. You do not wish me to name your deeds heroism, for you see it was as only doing your duty. You prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side. That way, you should ever increase our vigilance like an aphid that bites a Sarian. As a storyteller that I promise you that I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes who fought alongside a tribe, the brethren and kin of the children of Echoes. The second is for the valiant ones who were sacrificed. Let us have one more drink, my warriors, for we were illuminated by the incandescent god and guided by our chiefs Sonjara, and shall not tarnish their great names. We pray to the spirit of Maxalakun Uba Khan, the madman who stole fire from the throat of the great dragon. To him we willingly offer up our deaths, and live that he might block the arcane magics of the abyss with brilliant glyphs. As for the elder, I bless the warriors. May we one day be free. May every death have a meaning, for our life has a place to return. The third is for those who come after this and read this inscription. Let us have one more drink. Those who come after for our hope, for our future. If you are reading this, know that the situation is dire, but that it is no time for fear. As the shield and spear of the tribe, I bless you. Know that this fortress forged from the sacrifices of flesh and blood cannot stand forever, and the only true immortality is the indomitable spirit. May you be able to win your final victory. It says friends from afar, Zephaniah and Irazar. You would prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or a thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance like an aphid that bites a Syrian. Yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes who fought alongside our tribe, the brother kin of the children of Echoes. Ah, wait, so those Conrians fought alongside the tribe then? Well, the names of those two have always been featured in stories as the embodiment of evil. They have even appeared in my nightmares. If you don't stop crying, the ghosts of the Conrian soldiers will follow the sound and track your shadow, they said. But was it all a lie? So injustice and those who gave their all for our tribe should bear such slander? Yeah, that's so sad. So that's how it is, Pamela gets it. Most heroes don't do great deeds to become heroes. They become heroes because they do those deeds. That's why they don't care about what others think of them. Perhaps you're right, but there the iridescent inscription goes. Ooh. Wow, so this must have been where they finally sealed the abyss. Look, like there's so many golden patterns in the middle there. Looks like that thing attracting the iridescent inscription. We need to get over there and have a look. There's a save thing somewhere. Oh, it's probably inaccessible. I told you it's dangerous. Get out of here. Calamity, the seal torn apart. That voice is more complete now, but somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts a little, though. How are you feeling? That's good. How are you feeling, Butter? Yeah, it looks like you're fine, too. Now that we're here, it's clear the voices we heard coming from the stone pillar must have been... That means they were sealed in for many years alongside the abyss. What's going on here? I think the problem here is similar to the one we encountered with the lesser shadow prince above. The surging abyss has caused the iridescent inscription's power to shatter and be squeezed out of that giant ceiling pillar. That means we need to find the large inscription's fragments and find a way to put this eggshell back together again, right? Indeed, that way the seal can be fully restored and the abyss will stay sealed in this place. Then everything will likely go back to normal. But with the lesser shadow pins, the solid foliage and surface will have an intense adversal reaction to the abyss, which is why the ground undulates so. We must be careful. Where are we going to go find the fragments, though? Oh, since the inscription power inside that thing? You sure have a pretty sharp nose. Wait, you were using your nose, right? Wait, was it still even there before? Did it just appear as you approached the large inscription like that? Oh, it's so cute. Well, whatever. Let's take a look around that rock first, shall we? Oh,
On you!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
And shroud! Yeah.
Excuse me?
pretty good.
Steady as stone.
Where you heading? Right. Yeah. So. I hear everything.
Give some space.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
One with the forest.
Off we go. Teamwork is dreamwork. Leave it all to me.
And shroud. 100. Huh. One with the force. Yeah. Yeah.
Just touch it once more and let the power of the flow freely through the inscription. That way the exile should seal up completely, preventing the abyss from escaping. Yeah, that should solve the problem. Let me try. Quick, seal us inside too, just as we agreed. Then leave, get out of here. Why aren't you leaving the calamity? Listen to more voices, more than 2 soldiers for sure. Behind the glowing inscriptions, from a place further still than the anguished howls, you hear wrathful roars and the pained whimpering of sirens. You hear the sound of inchoate flesh and blood merge into sick, giant, sticky, approaching footfalls of some giant thing beyond description. But you also hear something like thousands of hands, thousands constantly resisting, pushing forward. You hear the endless battle in the narrow darkness. It is torment until eternity. The heroes are locked in battle to this day, preventing the abyss from flooding out through the iridescent inscription. The stories I tell have purpose. We must always remember those brave warriors and their sacrifices. And yet such suffering. Though the heroes were wounded, they shook it. They shook it off and stood up, nothing hurt. With awe. That's what the story says. But real wounds cannot be so easily shaken, nor true torment so easily conquered. There they have suffered so long in that tiny lightless world. Isn't there anything we can do for them? I want to as well, but the abyss. Perhaps the only thing we can do is inherit their will and reseal the inscription. Nor has this been the first time the shadow pin has fallen in our tribe's tales anyways. Someone must have been here before, and someone must have read Traor's tablet. Those who came before to restore the inscription must have seen what we saw. And the other stories did not change, for the warnings they gave us were real and were dangerous. All we can do is restore the inscription and leave to remember always, and never forget all that we have witnessed. Still, they're supposed to be heroes, but they've been left here to suffer forever. I know that. I wish to keep them peace too, but I don't have the power. I'm just a storyteller. Really? You'd do that? Of course it would. Cross my mind's heart. The abyss is dangerous beyond compare. I'm not questioning your strength, but don't push yourself too hard. Don't worry, we've got experience of stuff like this. And we do have the inscription in a pinch too. You You're even more impressive than have truly imagined. I could have imagined. To be willing to forgive, to be willing to give your all to resolve others' pain. Truly, you are great heroes. And I am a storyteller, so I record the tales of heroes. Well then, Lilac, O hero from another land, please show me how you shall valiantly triumph over the abyss. So shall we unseal the iridescent description now, or do you want to make some preparations first? Alright, I wish you success.
Way ahead of you.
Steady as stone.
Can't see? Right. Let's nip that in the bud.
Yeah. Everybody stand back.
Sage's wisdom. One with the force. Give some space. Oh, one thing after another. Way ahead of you.
Leave it all to me.
Give some space.
As a dutiful maid would. Steady as stone. Yeah.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Off we go. And shroud.
Oh. Well, this is weird. There was all that scattered light in there, and then we suddenly found ourselves here. That's a beast with fur like that of night. Come over here. You have brought so many slumberers, they who should have rested in peace. Perhaps they prayed to spirits that they should have not have besieged. But that was a moonless night, where naught could be seen. The night has long forgiven them, yet hate and filth shall never rest, and they too shall never truly sleep again. Thank you, O you who are beloved. You have soothed their fury, which raged in darkness. It was you who brought them into the night's reflection, outland souls to may now return where they are headed. Go now, but beware the fearful instigators, and the end plotted by those bearing ill intent. Wow. You're back better than I was worried, honestly. But what did I say, little fella? They're fine, see? Not that we could explain where we were just now. I see. In case, thank you, Lilac. I never expected that the abyss here should trust here could truly be terrified. The iridescent inscription too is gone, almost as if it no longer needed to stay. The tormented voices have also fallen silent. And that golden light, how it flowed like water spreading across the ground. I even felt as if there were people within that light waving at us. Did you see them too, little one? And there was that light that surrounded you, and then you were gone. We didn't see anything, though. Thank you so much once again. I want you to, Butter. You truly are remarkable heroes. Thank you. On behalf of all those warriors who can finally know peace, Trior's final wishes have been fulfilled, and as for those two Conrian soldiers, no, Conrian heroes, now that the abyss is no longer present, they need to no longer serve as a warning to us. I must pen a story about them, about how they helped save the children of Echoes. In truth, I did have a flash of revelation as to what their thoughts must have been. The abyss represents such terrible peril that were it up to me, I too might have made up some horror story to keep others from this tribe clear of this place. It almost seemed funny how I was previously worried about having nothing to write. Now there's almost too much here. And our tale about a golden-haired outlander, flying white fairy, a little telepathosaurus, and how they saved our tribe. That sounds like a pretty awesome synopsis already. Indeed, stories pass on and stories change. Perhaps one day, a long, long time hence, even you might become as big as a mountain, Paimon. Look ye how she swallows the sweet madame the size of a sumpter beast in a single bite. I doubt there'd be too many of those, Paimon. And as these stories pass down, I imagine those two soldiers too will eventually become heroes. They might not have cared themselves, but I know that this is what I must do. Once again, I like Paimon. Paimon, you have my utmost thanks. You too, of course, little Butter. Yeah. As a storyteller, I swore to write for you the most exciting tale of adventure. Speaking of that, I should probably head back to the sentry post to take up my shift. I'd almost forgot that amidst all the excitement. I sure hope Yukon doesn't tear me anyone for being gone so long. You should totally get back there pronto. Nice.
Why is there a chest here?